And it's just gotta be you. It's chaos and we're getting it. Playing some NBA. 2K18 here on the P3, I'm sorry. And we got the Timberwolves in town. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2KAHOS on Twitter and KAHOS718 on the gram. On the gram. Alright. Matchup set. Juju Smith-Schuster. You want some shit, right? Now I do what I want.
Nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Hey, that's money longer. Different song, bruh. Different producer. I can do anything and I won't lose her. She got right with a winner, left that loser. Boy, make me get my. Yeah, I sell my. Rocking them grills all the way till my troops hurt. Oh, he cold. Well, I swear that I'm cooler. That ain't no Rollie. This is a Frank Mueller. Yeah, Frank Mueller.
Perfect. In about 2 minutes flat. Let's get it.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan from United Center as they get ready for the opening tip.
Sprewell, Garnett come to town. It's going to be a good one. Or it could be a blowout.
And the Bulls go through their pregame routine.
It's just in.
It's a West versus
Jordan
East contest
and
here in the
Jones
windy
Jr.
city of
have been
Chicago, Illinois. As the Bulls play
voted
1-0.
into the slam dunk
We've got
contest
some terrific NBA
All-Star
action in store
Weekend,
for you
so
today.
that'll be coming up.
With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg,
Jordan's an
this is
All-Star
Kevin
game.
Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both
With
teams.
DeRozan, I
One
feel
of the
he was
guys we'll be
snubbed.
watching out for today,
He had some
Vince Carter.
sick dunks.
And Steve, even more than
Jones
that,
was
this is
flying
what I
high
think
too,
of when
but
I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down.
DeRozan
They got one shot
had
to win the
his
game.
nuts on
He's
a
your
couple
man.
guys' chin.
He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
For the
That's what
Timberwolves,
we
this
like,
is the last
nuts on
game before
chins.
heading back to Minnesota. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test
Garnett.
themselves against the best our league
Kukoc,
has to offer.
Rodman,
So those are
all
the
here.
challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
Now here's Conley. Right side, Conley. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
So it's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Quick hands on the steal and
quick feet on the break.
On the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
On defense, the Bulls. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to
Switching
go
up
that
the
way,
defense
but
is
after
stifling the
last
Wolves a little bit.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny.
Not a baddie.
Facial.
Facial.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And so here in Chicago, after the basket by Minnesota, Levine covered by Conley. Levine, good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Now the pass to Rivers. Back to Conley. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain
Minnesota,
possession.
how about
Earlier,
a bigger
Doris
soda?
spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
He talked about how much respect he has
Just
for
a bunch of
Kevin Garnett,
gangsters,
saying he's just the
gangsters.
ultimate competitor. He's unselfish, plays for his teammates, and we've got to really have our motor revving and play with a lot of intensity. We cannot let him outwork us. Kevin, look for a real physical game.
Thanks, Doris. Now, Jordan. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Throws and dishes to Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game.
Jordan.
So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Conley. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job.
Third dunk of the game so far, and we're only a couple minutes in the first quarter. 2 by Jordan, 1 by
And a
Levine.
little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Sprewell.
Oh, rejected by Mike.
Sends it back.
Recovered by
And yes,
Garnett.
sir, that one drops. Garnett's got his second bucket. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Pass to Sprewell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Tell you what,
Supposed to be
guys,
the Charles
they're
Pierce.
showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The drive by Jordan. And he bangs it home
Third
with
steal
one
and third
hand.
dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Conley after the Bulls pick up 2. Sprewell, the pass to Garnett. Towns kicks to Conley. Rodman with the block. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Off the backboard.
A strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Towns, the best of Springwood. Timberwolves passing it around. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 6.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Jordan with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Forbes kicks to Gobert. Pass to Leitner. Hands the 12-footer.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Bulls leading by 6. And here's Kerr. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Jones.
Boy, you got to love it. Picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Conley, the pass to Leitner. That's good. Leitner's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark
Mike.
might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here is Prince following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Grant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Conley for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Why would he do that for?
It's the Bulls by 7. And we'll be back with you.
Wednesday, February 14th, the Toronto Raptors go on the road to battle the Chicago Bulls, live from United Center.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst
Jam it,
that they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap like.
And a chance here
Still no
presented by
Pepe.
Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. They're out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Jones. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Grant in at the 5.
Come on, Horace.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Jones drives in. Jordan kicks it out to Jones. Michael Jordan on the wing. And the Bulls, another 3.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Conley kicks to Anderson. Pass to Leitner. Inside to Beasley. Got a hand on it. Michael Michael Jordan on the wing. 19 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Anderson kicks to Forbes.
Another block by Warriors.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Minnesota. D2 from Anderson. That one's good from the corner. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one. The Bulls leading by 10.
Stupid.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Grant. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Elijah Milson. And it's Paxson in for Steve Kerr.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And another three for Minnesota.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And there's the pass to Paxson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Conley. To the paint. Leitner. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and then explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
The shot's good from Paxson.
And finally, it looks like he's gotten his feet under him in terms of his offense.
Pass to Layman. Wide open. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Chicago. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Miami Heat just way behind.
And for Chicago, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
Really has been something to see. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
Timberwolves trail by 13. From downtown. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Screen by Longley. Here's Paxson. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Chicago calls timeout. Vucevic checked in for Luke Longley.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league ranking. 8th in lowest turnovers per game. 13th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
Gotta block that, Boots.
And that one's good. Conley's got 6.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
They get it back. He kicks it to DeRozan. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Rivers. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night. Passes to Paxson. The feed to DeRozan. Pick by Vucevic. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Fast break, Minnesota. Rejected by Jordan.
Get out.
Here's Paxson. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 17. Timberwolves trail by 11. Feeds it to Rivers. Now the dish to Towns. And he gets it to go.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
The drive by Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 26.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. There's 39 seconds left in the second. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. Oh.
DeRozan passes to Jordan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist. 10 points for Vince Carter.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And
The
he hits
fuck
it and gets
out.
down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Paxson with the ball. He's got 17. Vucevic a screen on Rivers. Up off the screen.
What a face line, Garnett.
Vucevic.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And so that's the end of the first half. Bulls lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 26 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader.
He got 20 points
and
off
this
the bench.
offense has really performed at a high level.
Also on the floor for Minnesota. Rush out
You
there
gotta
with
block
Garnett.
that, Cone.
And there's Carter. And it's Rivers. And
It's
it's
Carter. He's
Sprewell
not
in
out
at the
there.
small forward. And here's Jordan outside. But they get it back. Here's DeRozan. A three-pointer off the
Uncle
mark.
Denny, come on.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Garnett, the screen. Sprewell, the pass to Garnett. And he converts the layup.
Yo, we're on
He's
Mrs.
got
K.
4 this quarter.
Just
bad
impressed
about the
with the
Lakers
teamwork out
performance.
there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Minnesota calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Rivers kicks to Towns. Outside Conley. Stolen away. To the inside. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Conley with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Got it.
Jordan against Rivers. Garnett dishes to Towns. And it's good. Through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Love you too.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he is a cool
Just get the guy to
customer
bed.
at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The Bulls leading by 5. Kukoc backs down. Outside Jordan. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
Rejected 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. First in assists, first in steals, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
There's the screen, and it's Conley penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Conley's got 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
What the hell's going
Towns
on
gets
here,
to
man?
Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. And Towns gets it to go.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Tony Kukoc, and Robin Lopez is subbed in for John Paxson. Jordan, the pass to Vucevic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Vucevic has got 5.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority #1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Rivers. This one for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Back to Jordan. Knocked away. Stolen by Rivers. It's stolen by Rodman. He feeds it to Jordan. Rodman sets a screen. There's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. They host the Kings after this game.
That's a
the
big block.
first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The drive by Vucevic. Count it, and the foul. That one is on Rush.
How about the concentration? He gets hit. But
There's no
stays
Brandon
with the
Rush in
play
this game.
and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And Vucevic,
What?
no good on that one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Towns dishes to Rivers. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Kicks it to Jordan. The jump hook, and that one's good. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Here's Forbes, and again it's Minnesota converting. There's a minute left in the third. Jordan kicks to Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Levine's got 8.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. A free throw drops for Rivers. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. He's off on the second. Chicago leading by 4. Levine bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Ooh! Garnett against Rodman. He's finished off by DeRozan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark.
Got a block at one end, and we're a lot at the other.
This one is threatening to get really ugly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
On deep.
My goodness.
He beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
Bullshit.
Tune in next Wednesday, February.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 10. We've got Robin Lopez. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Vucevic in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. DeRozan.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Conley against Jordan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Wasted no time on that one. 9 points now for Valanciunas.
They've stepped up the three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose. And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Shot by Rivers.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Levine. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Kukoc.
There's Jones. He's in the dunk
Comes
contest.
in for Dennis Rodman. And Elijah Millsap subbed in for Jonas Valanciunas. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance.
Let's share the wealth and lob it to everyone.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do.
You
You
got
have to
30.
have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Conley the pass to Towns. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Rivers. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Levine kicks to Jordan. Dishes to Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 13. Now here's Rivers. Towns, the pass to Springer. And it's rejected. Jones drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Filling the void for
Tell you
Scottie
what, that is
Pippen
a
who's
lot
out on
harder than
injury.
it appears. You got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Minnesota, and the Timberwolves call time.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Rivers kicks to Garnett. Here's the three, and Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Kevin Garnett. 13 points from Montrezl Harrell. And that's out of bounds.
Montrezl
Chicago
Harrell.
will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And three from Jordan, and that one's good. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Poke loose and stolen by Jordan. Moving it up. Here's Grant, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on now. He's carrying it. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
The drive by Jordan. Kukoc. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 18.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Conley dishes to Rivers, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 16 points from Montrezl Harrell. Jones drives in, and he gets the bucket.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. You just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed with them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot. 13 points for Andre Iguodala.
And don't be surprised if we see a
Andre
lot
Iguodala's
more of
in
that
the game.
to come. I mean, when he gets going
What a
like
football
this,
pass.
it is not easy to slow him down.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 17. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Rodman comes in for Horace Grant. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Elijah Milson. And it's Harper in for Robin Lopez. Rodman goes in, and DeRozan throws it down.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Tipped away. Here's Forbes. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Layman throws down the breakaway jam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Minnesota making some changes. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Conley outside. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Towns. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 11 seconds left in the game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Rivers hits both of them. Here comes Michael Jordan. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
5 seconds left in the fourth.
Get out.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in
my
the
house.
Now he powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And so it's Chicago winning this one.
Nice. Paxson off the bench, 20 points. Jordan still had 41 and a double-double, 16 dimes. A couple rebounds, a couple of steals. Hey, Charlie. How you doing, brother? See, Jordan and Jones Jr. headed to the Sprite Slam Dunk Contest. And Jordan and Levine headed to the three-point contest. Yo, what up, Sosa? How you doing, brother? So we got 2 more games until All-Star break. Or 3, I'm sorry. Sosa, Charlie, Mrs. K pulled up in the chat, hit the thumb up and said, what up?
Eat them like cabbage. I just buy carrots. Trying to call cribs out in Calabash. Peep that fake, I don't need no plastic. Job that work, I don't need no plastic.
I mean, if we play 3 more games, we're not going to be able to do All-Star Weekend tonight. We'll be able to maybe get that in by Friday.
Living like Cali.
Because you can see the headlines.
Living like Cali. Living like Cali. I just buy carrots. Living like
29 straight wins.
next to my back, another one. Living like Cali. Hey, back with another one. And I gassed up another one. Next to my
What's up, Nico? How you doing, brother?
living like Cali. Yeah, come from where you every day in struggle. Lost so many homies. I bought cutters. Lost so many homies. I'm not gonna trust you. Lost so many homies. I move with the muscle. I just look for money.
Jordan leads the league in scoring.
Watch my back and down low. Copycat. Tryna hack the huddle. Watch the pass. Now I'm up and then the shuttle.
Offensive rebounding. Rebounds per game. Assists per game is Jordan. Steals per game is Jordan.
You know that made it through the puzzle. Double with my vision tunnel. Yeah. Hey, hey. Living like Cali. Living like Cali. Living like Cali. Till I'm living by Cali. Living like Cali. I just buy carrots.
Crazy. Hey, Sarah. How you doing today?
Next in my back. Living like Cali.
All-star contestants. 3 Bulls in a dunk contest. Isn't that kind of crazy? 3-point contests. That's crazy, right? And the All-Stars starters for the East. Wow. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Dwight Howard versus David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Gary Payton, and John Stockton. That's insane.